My name is not Peter Parker, I'm Davis, and I am making a Spider-Man film. We are in the earliest stages of pre-production. By we, I mean me. Yeah, earliest stages. Like nothing has been done, except for everything in this video. And by everything, I mean not enough to where it will spoil the movie. Because I'm never going to spoil the movie, because the movie's cool. I have a good twist idea. Okay, so welcome to Spider-Man, The Spectrum. And no, it's not a multiversal movie. It has nothing to do with the multiverse. This is a completely grounded, one Earth, new Earth Spider-Man. This is Earth 42846. 42846. And just to be safe, it's 42846C. So the main character is not Peter Parker. It's actually Peter Prisma. New character. Completely original. And the source of power is a radioactive spider. And that's the video. Thank you for watching. No. So he gets bit by a radioactive spider, obviously. But the difference in this spider is this spider has different powers. If my mic was shaking, that's where all the noise was from. I think I fixed it. He has different powers. And what are these powers, you may be asking? Well, this spider was being tested on many different things. For example, being able to create bioluminescent webs, to create different colored webs, and to be able to have thermal vision or just other kinds of vision, which is really cool. So, who are the main characters in this movie? Well, there's no Uncle Ben, there's no Aunt May. We have Mary Prisma and Richard Prisma, and his two friends, Harry Osborn, and someone you probably have never heard of, named Carly Cooper. That is what I have written down, right? Carly Cooper. An actual character from the comics. I completely derivative from the comics from this, but just stick with me. So the villain of this movie is the Chameleon. If you don't know who the Chameleon is, let me give you a quick rundown. The Chameleon is a shapeshifter who can basically look like anyone and has enhanced super strength and stuff like that. Like, pretty much whenever you get powers, you have like enhanced stuff. Now, what do all his webs do? Well, I'm not telling you, because that would spoil parts of the movie. But all the web colors he has is red, orange, yellow, lighter green, lighter blue, and purple. So, how do you write a movie? It's hard. You lay down some concepts. I laid down the twist first, but I'm not going to tell you guys it. You lay down some concepts, but if you really want a good starting point, you use the hero's journey template, which consists of these 12 steps: ordinary world, call to adventure, refusal of the call, meeting with the mentor, crossing the first threshold, test enemies, allies, approach the inmost cave, the ordeal, reward, the road back, the resurrection, return with the elixir. Now, all I have written right now is the ordinary world, the concept of ordinary world, call to adventure, refusal of the call, tests allies and enemies, and then the twist, I don't know what section that's in. So I'm going to read to you guys today the ordinary world and the call to adventure. Ordinary world. Peter Prisma is a high school student that has friends such as Harry Osborn and Carly Cooper. She's the daughter of Police Captain Cooper. He's hanging out with Harry and Carly when Captain Cooper hears a distress call. When Captain Cooper receives a distress call from a science lab and decides to take Peter, Harry, and Carly with him. So that's kind of the ordinary world. We'll probably do more with like the high school scenes because it's going to be a high school Spider-Man. Don't know what else it would be. Stuff like that. Yeah. Call to adventure. While at the lab, Peter notices a spider trying to get out, as the lab is in ruins because of a large fire. Lab employees were earlier discussing how the fire broke out because of tests about bioluminescent multicolored webs. You already know this. He now has the newfound powers of the same spider that bit him, with organic webs. So I don't want to deal with the mechanical webs and the arguments of that. So we're just going to go ahead and do regular webs. Tobey Maguire webs. But better than Tobey Maguire's webs, because we have more variants of webs, which can lead to more interesting battles. He accidentally stumbles upon his powers whilst being chased by some gang members. And you might be wondering, what gang are they in? They're in the Kingpin gang, the Tombstone gang. They are not relevant to the story at all. Kingpin Tombstone, maybe a sequel. But not right now, because it's kind of just like a one-off thing, Easter egg. The reason he has to go on this road is because the main road has the science lab. Which, of course, has closed off the whole road because of all the experiments getting out and all the fire. As he's being chased, because they were trying to mug him. As he's being chased, he tries to climb up a dumpster to try to get to an escape ladder. Unfortunately, when he tries to climb up the dumpster, because he's nervous, he grabs onto it. Let's get this dumpster. He grabs onto it, tries to push himself up. However, his hands are stuck on it. So he face plants into the dumpster and falls back. Now the two gang members have caught up to him. They try to beat him up. He tries to throw a punch. He goes, is a really weak punch. But when he does, his hand kind of slips like that, a little upside down, like a. And a web comes out. He misses the guy, obviously, because he's terrible at this. He doesn't fight. He misses the guy. Accidentally shoots a web. Now, what color is this web? It's a red web. And the red web knocks the guy back. He gets hurt. He's like this, I guess. Yeah. So Peter's like, whoa, what? He's like really confused, but like visibly confused. He doesn't say what. Like, he's not an idiot. So the other gang member comes up and he's like, what? He's like, oh man. So he tries to punch him. Peter like barely weaves it. And he punches him too. Instead, a purple web comes out. It's like on this guy's face. And they're both just sitting there. It's tense. Because the guy didn't get knocked back by the web. And then the web flashes. Beep. It flashes again. Beep. Beep, 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 beep. And then they realize it's a bomb and it explodes and knocks them both back. Knocking the gang member out because it was obviously on his face. Probably hurting him for life. Now Peter runs out of the alley and tries to get home. And he does get home. Refusal of the call. Half of it. Because I don't want to reveal the other half. Because that would reveal too much. Peter's in disbelief. He's shocked. He doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know if he should tell his parents, Mary Prisma, and Richard Prisma. As you can see, there's no Uncle Ben because his parents never died. Because I don't know how to explain his parents dying. And I like it better if his parents don't die. He tries to test out his web powers in his room, but can only shoot green webs. Which is weird, which appear to do literally nothing. So what does Peter Prisma look like? Well, I have his costume done. So I attempted to make his costume, and it looks like this. And it sucked. And it was terrible. Then I remembered I know someone who can do art. So I asked my brother if he could do some art for me. He said yes, for $5. I gave him $5 afterwards, don't worry. I sent him some reference images. I sent him a YouTube video that I liked that he could base it off of. And then he sent me this back, which is really cool. I really like the mask. I like all the colors. It looks kind of like the glitching effect. Even though it's going to be live action, you could do something like that. I just really like it. Maybe there could be a little more webbing on it, but it still looks really cool. So yeah, thanks for watching the video.